The next part of the prophecy is called T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes is a whole and a pet. He has he has used boys willingly and against their will.
Looks like T.D. Jakes' camp is calling the trending issue that seemed to have engulfed the pastor unverified and claims that the reports are false. Now, a representative for the popular televangelist T.D. Jakes, who leads the Potter's House megachurch in Dallas, Texas, has dismissed all claims and calls it unequivocally false and baseless. Now, an unverified report casting innuendos about his sexuality and accusing him of being a frequent participant at sex parties hosted by producer and music mogul Sean Combs, known by his stage name as Diddy, has apparently gone viral. Now, recent claims circulating on Pocket on social media about Bishop T.D. Jakes are unequivocally false and baseless. Jordan A. Horror, Executive Director of Public Relations and Communications for the T.D. Jakes Group.
He is brotherhood, fallen brotherhood, secret brotherhood. He will be exposed, and the filth will hit the newspapers in every country where his name has ever been famous, where his touch has ever been felt. This is a worldwide scandal. To the extent that he defiled, meaning to the extent that he abused and defiled, especially the young ones, let him be defamed. That means let the name that he has left behind in the earth be utterly destroyed. This is the judgment of the watcher speaking in heaven against this man's name and legacy. He will not have any legacy left. God says before this man dies, he will not have any legacy left. He will die fighting for the last shreds of his dignity and legacy. He will die fighting. Listen, those of you who sit on the fence. He will die fighting not for the mercy of God to be restored to him. What a terrible thing it is to lose the love, the favor, and the mercy of God. He will not die fighting for mercy to come back to him. God says he will die fighting for his name that he values above God. That is the Lord's assessment of him. He will battle in court. He will battle the press. He will battle his accusers. He will battle unsuccessfully to suppress evidence in a court of law. He will fight and say that certain tapes, certain text messages should not be admitted into evidence. He will use money, power, clout, and influence, but to no avail, says the Lord. He will not protect his ministry and empire. God says that the Potter's house will fall. The Potter's house and everybody in it will fall. And every single piece of it, the Lord has been saying, will come out and be admitted into evidence. Prepare the way of the Lord, for whatever has been done in darkness must come out, says the Most High of all flesh. I have given seats to men. I have given callings. I have given gifts. I have given them mentorship power. I have put my people under their care. Instead, they went to the dark side and they drank from the devil's cup. Yet I said, you cannot drink the cup of God and of devils. This is 1 Corinthians 10, 21 and 22. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. You cannot partake of the Lord's table and of the table of demons. Would we provoke the Lord to jealousy?
Now, T.D. Jakes Ministries and the Potter's House told the Christian Post in an exclusive statement that they say, what has always been true, in the words of the late Pastor Charles H. Spurgeon, if you want to know the truth to the round of the world, you must hire an express train to pull it. But if you want to lie to go round the world, you will fly. It is as light as a feather, and the breath will carry it. Horace said, it was disheartening to witness the proliferation of numerous deep-fake photos and the distortion of words through false sensationalization and, of course, misinterpretation, escalating and, of course, purported statement to falsely speculate and attack others, including Bishop Jakes. He continued, there is much more important work to be done to create a better world, he said. The Bible teaches us the importance of compassion and care for others, especially those who may be marginalized or in need. Chairman Jakes undoubtedly knows this is very false and perverse ignorance, and conspirational speculations will perverse this in the coming days. Now, he continued saying that dedication, Diddy Jakes is committed and, of course, is ready to create meaningful change for millions around the globe, guided by the timeless principle of compassion, service, and ministry. Jakes, 66-year-old married father and a granddad, has been a well-known figure in the Christian community for decades, filling arenas across the globe with followers clamoring to hear his sermons, buy his books, and support his philanthropic work. Now, on Thursday, Jake's name became a trending topic on multiple social media platforms after a YouTube channel known as Tough News TV embroiled the woman Thou Art Lost author in a recently settled lawsuit in which R&B singer Cassie accused Combs of rape and well as repeated physical assault or abuse over nearly a decade. Now, in an explosive lawsuit, Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, alleged that shortly after she met Combs 2005 at age 19, he became a controlling and abusive relationship with her, in which she apparently was given drugs, beaten up, and of course forced to have sex with male prostitute as filmed. Now, Combs allegedly hosted the orgies at high-end hotels across the U.S. On Wednesday, Tough News TV host Jamie Macklin claimed near the end of 37-minute YouTube video that he apparently received an email from an unnamed source alleging that Cassie turned over to investigators a burner phone that belonged to Kim Porter, the late model and mother of Diddy's children, who apparently passed in 2018. Cassie also allegedly shared a USB device containing recordings of Diddy's alleged sex parties, where he apparently hosted several powerful people, including Jakes. Now, I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact Diddy Jakes apparently hosted and slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad. The unnamed source also claims that it's also been said that a young male has apparently acquired a lawyer to represent him, as he is said to sue Diddy Jakes and innocent people also involved. Now, the video sources also alleges that the minor, whose family attended the Porter's house until he left in 2015, was forced to perform a sex act by Jakes. The sources further alleged that the boy's family was paid off to keep the happening quiet, but he now intends to seek his own justice as an adult.